Ciao, buonasera a tutti. Ciao Senatus, ciao Nina, ciao Basil, ciao Mostra, sì, ciao a tutti. Buonasera, buonasera e benvenuti a Venezia, benvenuti sul canale di I Love You Venice. Welcome to all of you and welcome to I Love You Venice channel, YouTube channel. Buonasera a tutti, ciao a tutti. As you can see, we're slowly starting to see. Oh, you feel home again? Ciao Marek, ciao ciao, buonasera a tutti, buonasera dal Lido. Welcome to all of you from the Lido Island. Of course, the highlight of today is gonna be pretty much the movie festival that is definitely going on. Let's have a look at what we're going to see tonight. Let's have a look at the atmosphere. The entire situation is still pretty busy. We got helicopters that are flying since these early hours. Let's see if we're going to be lucky to see some celebrities, VIPs around. Unfortunately, we won't be able to see the red carpet because everything is wrapped up. Everything is pretty much covered, but let's have a look at what is going to happen. Here we go, that we're slowly starting to see the entire logo of the movie festival. Here we go, that's pretty much it is here how it look like. And of course the winged lion that is definitely dedicated to St. Mark, the patron saint, the B-side. The patron saint of Venice is right here, standing in front of us. Of course, we are right in the Lido Island, and just to give you an idea, where is Venice at this moment? Ciao David, ciao ciao, benvenuto. The Lido is where I am, and Piazza San Marco, St. Mark Square, is right over there. Ciao Letty, buonasera. And so as you can see, we got the hustle and bustle of all the water taxis and helicopters that are all moving around. The view is just sensational. We got a lovely sunset. The situation will be really interesting in a little bit. So we are definitely starting with the Gran Viale, which is the main boulevard, it's the main street that is going to take us down to the area of the movie festival. So every time that you are going to see people that they got some rebove red color, normally that's pretty much the rebove of the Biennale or the Mostra del Cinema, and somebody that is involved. Your dearest cafe. See, starting from now that we got all the Gran Viale, we got all the lovely cafeterias, and so the entire idea is once that you are coming into Venice, you are normally that you are coming from the area of Piazza San Marco, you are getting off right there with the water bus number 1 or number 6, and from this point once that you are getting off, you just come in this boulevard, in this street, which is definitely the main one. See, Il Leon d'Oro, that's what we are waiting for, that Saturday they are going to close the entire movie festival, as you can see. And so Deborah, Lido is so interesting, I like better in the winter. Yeah, definitely during winter time we got a really lovely atmosphere, absolutely, especially when it's foggy. But I say, if you are sporty, or even if you're not that sporty, you can always get a bike, or definitely an e-bike, that is going to take you around the island. And so today I pretty much started to bike that it was around 11:30ish. I finished around 4:30, so I done something like 5 hours of bike ride that it took me pretty much all over the area of the Lido. We went all the way down to the Alberoni, which is one of the most important and a kind of wild area of the beach of Venice, and that area is really laid back. let's say that this part normally is quite busy. Once that you go out of the situation is totally different. But let's say for those of you that love the bicycle, we got quite a lot of bicycle lanes, and that is a big plus because in this way you will be able to stay away from all the dangers and all these things. In the Lido we do have cars once that you're coming here. So the entire idea is that doing a bike ride in the Lido, in my opinion, is the perfect way to enjoy the city. Actually, you can stop here and there, you can go for a swim, and we got the entire area of the Murazzi, which is pretty much starting where the that is going to go all the way down until the end of the Lido Island. Actually, that is approximately a 10 miles area, and at the real end actually it's really interesting because you got this area that is called Murazzi, that is a big thick wall that you can do bike ride all along that area, and you got a lovely view that is overlooking the entire area of the sea and the beach. And in my opinion, actually, it really worth a little ride in that area. But even once that you get into the area of Malamocco does have still the lovely and original atmosphere that we would have had through the centuries. It used to be a little tiny fisherman village. It's still a little tiny town actually, and it's just phenomenal. Mainly for a reason, because the entire area, it looked like what? It looked like a small version of Burano with all the colorful palaces. With all the colorful houses. I made. Here we go. Villas, that the majority of the villas definitely they are Liberty style, and as you can see they are just fantastic. Big hotel still open. We are next door to the house. He's standing right in front of us. You got this magnificent decorating the entire facade. That is really pretty, and this one is open. The Excelsior is open, but let's say the majority of the most important hotels. Here we go, that we're starting to see. So spot away from all the drivers and the VIPs and all these things. Here we go. It's buffering. Let's have a look. Try to refreshing. It might be a problem today. Just wait a second. Let me try to go a little bit faster. It will be today this one in and out for me. Okay. The thing is, I believe that we got a lot of people that they are connected with social media, with internet, with telephone signal. Everybody is using all these things. I hear 4 words and me. Try to do my best. Let me try to go a little bit faster out of this area. And so I was wondering to do a tour with a bicycle, but I'm not that good actually, and so the stabilization is not that perfect with a bicycle and the gimbal and telephone and all these things. all the celebs are are posting their photos. I'll say that this is a really busy month for Venice. First of all, we had the catwalks of Yves Saint Laurent. Then we ended up. Yeah, I'm trying to go a bit further, and let's have a look if the signal it will be better here. Half an hour ago it was perfect. I had no problems at all. Now I see that it's flashing. Let's have a look. Try to go a bit faster, and let's see if I'm going out of the funny area. Definitely, the entire area of Venice is extremely interesting. So Yves Saint Laurent, we ended up. Now is good. That's good. Interesting. Grazie, Debra. The entire Dolce & Gabbana right in the area of yeah, the Regatta Storica this year was really interesting because father and son, we had Rudy, the king of the all. He won competitions, and it means that he is the best one. Is the Michael Schumacher of the entire Venetian lagoon. So we never had a gondolier that he won so many competitions as Rudy Vignotto. And this here was really funny and interesting because even the wife with the other daughter, actually they were competing for the ladies competitions, and so the entire family was competing in the Regatta Storica. Cenotes, absolutely, this entire area is extremely green compared to Venice. We are really lucky because we got a lot of lovely trees. As long as we're going to go around, we're going to start to get all the maritime trees, and you're going to get definitely the atmosphere of the beach. See, Nina Said was the second best. He didn't compete at the moment. He's having back problems, legs problems, and so last year he tried hard to compete for the regatta. He had some health issues, so the situation wasn't that good. Yeah, but definitely for Cenotes, you can clearly see that the entire area is extremely green. In the far southern part of the Lido that you're going to get into the Alberoni, that area is extremely wild. That you got sheep, you got the peacocks, you got a lot of mallets, sardines, a lot of jellyfish. Down in the south you do have the golf club, and that area it's completely different than this one, but it's even completely different than the one in Venice itself. Here we go, that's so you can get a full idea of what is happening. That we got definitely the Grand Viale. Oh, that's good that you never saw this part of Venice. At least you can get a full idea of how everything looked like. Ciao, Javier. So you will see that in a little second we're going to start to have all these little kiosks. That so in this way, if you're coming this way, you are going to be able to have a little drink, a little aperitif, a little something, and that is always nice and pretty. But look, we already pretty much reached the beach, because right after that gate we got the area of the beach. And if you're going to stay in Venice, you can always come to the area of the Lido quite easily. Doesn't matter if it is the boat number 1 or the boat number 6, you will be getting around this area. Let's see if I'm able to take you down to the beach, that at least you can get Deborah, it's a little expensive to buy properties, real estates here. Let's say that the majority of the Venetians, once that they start to fed up to live in Venice itself, they normally try to come to live in this area. And normally you got amazing palaces, amazing villas and properties that are kind of expensive. But on the other hand, you can have a car, you can move around a bit easily, and is slightly better to move around. The only thing is when you need to go to the mainland, you definitely need to get a ferry, and so put your car into the ferry and then go to the mainland. Let me see if I can show you. By the way, if you're coming with the bicycle, just remember that the E6 is going to be the road for the bikes. Let me see if I can take you down to the beach. Here we go, that you can clearly read the Spiaggia Libera, the free beach. And let's have a look at that. We're slowly getting into the area of the Blue Moon. A bit more complicated than expected. Let me see that we got the gate. Let me try to go up the ramp and show you if I can, if you can see the beach. Give me a second. Yeah, definitely renting a bicycle along the Grand Viale, that is pretty good, and you can normally get around quite easily actually with the bike. For something like 5 or 6 hours, it's something like 10 euros. Let me see. Here we go, that we can see a little bit of the beach on the distance. Here we go. You got a full view of part of the beach. Yeah, downstairs we got all the entrances, all these things. That is a bit more complicated to go through. But let's say that all around this area is quite cool, and especially at the real end over there you got the lighthouse. The Adriatic Sea is definitely nice and lovely actually, and right after all the lockdowns, now the situation is way much nicer because it's definitely less polluted. We got definitely it's definitely less polluted, and we're definitely having more sea in the beach, in the seaside resorts, and this year we ended up having quite a lot of sea stars, sea horses, stingrays. They hooked a pretty massive stingray 2 days ago, but that was big actually, and that was... Here we go, look. Think about that, Venice has been one of the first city around the world that they created special hospital for special diseases actually. So people that they were having breathing problems, they would have in this, especially with the phone. A case that is going to be totally waterproof. And so we are not going to see Nemo today. Something that is extremely amazing and beautiful, and we are still got no idea about what is going to happen, is this incredible hotel that is arriving right in front of us actually. This one is the fabulous De Ben Hotel. The 9, almost 20. Vedo che c'è scritto: mi allontano dagli alberi, sono dappertutto, sono ovunque qua, anche quando arrivo dall'altra parte sono dappertutto. Albero. Yeah, we got trees pretty much everywhere, so give me a second. Yeah, even death of connections in Venice. This is pretty much the new movie that is gonna come out, rather than Mission Impossible number 28. to keep up the signal. Let me see. Let me try to go a bit fast. Here we go. Now the signal, it should be slightly better again. Let's have a look. Let me know if it's getting slightly better. But let's say between the Lido, what they film 007, Daniel Craig, he was in, and that was really in front of the Lido. But Death in Venice, of course, especially in the Hotel Excelsior. But as you can clearly see, it's a quiet, lovely atmosphere. So I shall enjoy the noise, the sound of Venice. House, and normally you can reach it directly with a bicycle, just going all the way down there. And it's pretty much really quiet. It's but the entire even this morning I was here, so of course it was still quiet because the red carpet later, but in a normal year we would have had definitely more people. Video. See Marek, tourist here, or moped or bicycles, and so any kind of these actually you can rent those, and you can go all along the entire Lido island, and so it shouldn't be a big problem or a big issue. Let's say if you like to bike up here, is something like 4 to go from arena, but you definitely need a boat like 50. Let's say taking a water taxi out of the Lido is as normal, that wrong at 90 euros or so, going from Venice. That you got a lot of vaporettos that are coming here, that or otherwise you got the area of the Tronchetto, so the artificial island, or number C, or otherwise you got the MC line. MC stands for Mostra. It's going to drop you off directly right by the movie festival, and that one is normally working pretty well. But let's say it's not more expensive, we keep the regular, the normal prices, and that's pretty much how everything is working. But let's say if you get a 24-hour pass that it costs 20 euros, you can definitely go in and out and around the entire island of Venice, and that is not a problem. After that, actually, if you're coming here for the movie festival, if you don't want to watch the movies, you can do that, and normally you can have a stroll around, no worries. Probably I'm not gonna be able to show you the procedure because we're going to meet the policeman in a little second, but normally they check your bags, they check what you're doing, what you got in your pockets, and they let you go through. And so that one is pretty easy. But let's say going through the walk or close by the green carpet, no, you don't need anything to go inside to watch the premiere. It depends what you're going to watch actually, and you can start with the Pala Tenda with something like 30-35 euros. You can go up from that point. Let's say Basil this year actually they're not really booked by celebrities, but they are booked by the that they are coming from all over the world, and so normally it is for the entire day or for several hours. This year we were having a lack of boats. It was almost impossible last Saturday to find a boat to get anywhere because for the movie festival. But you're right, during movie festival time you got less chances to find definitely a boat. That's the thing. Let me see. We are almost there. It's not taking long anymore. That's pretty much the gate where we're going to go through in a couple of minutes. Starting from this point, it should be a big pedestrian area. We should be able to have people walking around, a bunch of bicycles, and there should be no cars. And once that we're going to go on the other side, we're starting to have no cars at all, and so all pedestrian. Here we go, we're starting to see some fancy dresses around us. In a couple of minutes, let's have a look at what they're going to tell us for security and all these things. That's how everything is working. But as you can see, if you're coming here with a bicycle, you will be in a great shade and you can go all the way down until the end of the island, really easy with your bike. So the majority of the people that are here, normally they really rent a bike. As you can hear, it's extremely quiet. Thank you, Deborah, for supporting our channel. Thank you to all of you for supporting our live show and live walk around the city of Venice, and not only. Let me try to answer. Give me a second. Is that area close to cars just for festival? See, Basil, this area is closed for the cars just for the movie festival. So we're going to have less problems. Otherwise, during the year, there are no problems, and the cars, bicycle and moped scooters, they can go through. See, Nina, it became an eco-friendly festival, you're right, and the majority of the entire festival is sponsored by Lexus, and all the Lexus, they are electric, and you are right, everything is eco-friendly at the moment. Now let's say here basically we got a bicycle and cars, we got them both, and so normally it's not a big problem. And let's say once that you go out of this area, the situation is going to be even more interesting because you got all the bike lane and you can ride your bike in that area. And so in a couple of minutes that we're going to get right at the main entrance, I might put my finger on the top of the camera for security reason and all these things, because we're going to have the policeman in a little second. So let's see what they are going to tell us. I hope that we're going to go through without problems. But here we go, we were definitely mentioning, so starting from this point on, you can definitely see the banner that is written 78th edition of the Mostra del Cinema, of the movie festival here in Venice actually. And from this point on it will be definitely a big, massive, quiet, lovely area. Here we go. Slowly, slowly, we do the zigzag through the banners. We got the policeman around. Let's have a look. I try not to point the camera to them, so this way there will be no problems. We're slowly starting to have the sunset, as you can tell. Poi devo andare se devo oscurare camere Europa. Yeah, give me a second that Vania today is with me. She's helping me out. Here we go. She's right there. She's going to ask if I got any kind of problems. No, digli che è una chiamata. Let me see. I try to point everything down in the street so nobody is going to see anything. Yeah, in a second Nina will say to Vania, hello, hello. Ah? Non ho sentito niente. Sì, sì. Ok. Give me a second that I keep everything down. Give me a second. Vania, poi mi apri questo. Grazie. Give me a second. Salve, buonasera. Sì, scusi. Ho telefono e batterie supplementari. La ringrazio, gentilissimo. Salve, buonasera. There we go. Give me a second. We're almost back. Let me put the backpack on. Almost there. There we go. We made it. We are officially inside of the movie festival area. Here we go. Let's have a look at the atmosphere that we're having. Ciao Vania, ti salutano tutti quanti. Here we go. She's right here. But here we go. It's pretty much we're getting closer and closer to the area of the red carpet. Unfortunately, we won't be able to see much. Normally, if you're coming with the boats MC Mostra del Cinema, you are getting off somewhere over there. You are coming up this way, and then you are directly in. No, Deborah, you don't need any kind of press pass or anything similar. It seems that nobody is asking anything, but I can tell you that almost everybody is having gimbals, cameras, telephones, video calls, and all these kind of things. And so everybody seems that they can come through really easily. So let's say that the new part right here is quite colorful. And of course we got the main colors of red of the Mostra del Cinema. And slowly we are proceeding to get Amore Rosso a destra, aspetta, sì, è Amore Rosso. But here we go, just to give you a little idea of how everything look like here. Here we go, the new procedure that to go inside of the festival and all these things, so you definitely need the green pass or whatever else. And so to come in this area, green pass or anything similar is not requested. and to go inside of the theater and the cinema, you must have the green pass. That's exactly how everything is working. Here we go, that slowly we're starting to see the Palazzo del Casino, the old casino palace that it was right here, that now we're using for special events like the movie festival. And here we go, slowly we're getting the atmosphere of the entire popular area. By the way, the beach is exactly here, the sea is exactly here. Sì, a sinistra c'è il caffè, c'è il Campari, eccolo là, we got the Campari cafe that is exactly there. Now I got many different cafeterias this year, actually it's getting a bit bigger probably. So let's have a look slowly how everything look like. Sì, infatti il posto è molto bello, yeah, the entire area is really nice actually, especially with the last restorations. It took a bit to fix everything up, but they ended up with a pretty interesting atmosphere, absolutely. Here we go, just to give you a little idea of how all the signs they look like. Here we go, Palazzo del Cinema, Palazzo del Casino, Sala Giardino, Hotel Excelsior, Pala Biennale, Arena Lido, Sala d'Arsena. So let's have a look at this area that normally is the chill out spot. That's pretty much a lovely garden just to relax between all the movies. Yeah, let's say that the movie festival here in Venice is normally pretty busy, and it has been a pretty busy and interesting edition, this one. Yeah, of course you're going to see quite a lot of people that are arriving one after the other, because it means that the Vaporetto got here right now. So once that you see everybody, it's definitely the Vaporetto that you got here all together actually. The ambulance is waiting for you. I tried to look for some VIPs. Let me see. Let's try to go down to the area of the red carpets. Of course, we won't be able to see it because he's completely covered up. But let's see if there's anybody arriving from the Excelsior Hotel, actually, or with the water taxi or anything similar. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. At least we can get a full idea of what is happening. See, Marek, you're right. A couple of days ago, we had Andrea Bocelli that he was performing right in the Rialto Bridge, actually, because they done the big inauguration because Mr. Diesel, the clothing company, sponsored the entire restoration. At that point, they decided to do a special opening and a special celebration, and with Mr. Andrea Bocelli, he has been unreal and amazing. That was really, really, really nice. Nobody expected that actually, so that was fabulous. Let's go right in front, slowly, slowly. That's pretty much the main building where the premieres they are normally taking place, and that's pretty much where the area of the red carpet is. Let's have a look if there's anybody showing up. See, normally they are in the cafe, but as far as I saw, they were all pretty much at the Excelsior a few minutes ago. Let's have a look. Now slowly, slowly we check it out. Unfortunately, we cannot go inside of any of the bars and all these things. We don't have special things to go through and sneak around. We are definitely, let's say, red carpets. They are even on during the daytime. There's somebody in the red carpet because right there you got somebody of the photographer. You got some of the photographer that they are pretty much behind this curtain, and so normally everybody would have been able to see the red carpet that is right here. Goes to COVID problems, they wrap it up everything and we're not able to see anything. But that's pretty much where everything is, what is normally and what everything is normally happen. Let me see how high I can go with the camera. If you can see anything, I don't know. So I got a pretty good crowd over there. That's the closest that I was able to go. As you can see, it's pretty high. Let's try to see again. Sorry. But you can see, this is the entrance of the red carpet. Probably at least you had a little idea. Javier, not only to the Italian cinema industry actually, but I believe pretty much to everybody, because we got the international movie productions that are all here. I believe that a movie just finished, that we got a big massive crowd. Gotta say that this was pretty close this time. That's the best that I can do. If I would have been 2 meters and 20 a basketball player, that would have been great. See, Javier, you do have Spanish actually this year, and they are pretty important. Here we go. Let's have a look at what is happening. Oh, here we go. Debra, all the people that are here, they are doing people watching, and the people that they are just waiting to go inside, they are going to attend all the movies actually, probably. I didn't get it now. Normally there's an entrance this side for the red carpet, and then the main entrance for everybody is down the alley. Well, let's have a look on the other side that we got a bunch of models, and let's have a look at what we're going to see. Hold on. But normally all the VIPs, they are coming to say, here we go, a bunch of interesting dresses. The artist Javier is called Vasco Rossi. The song I cannot remember. No idea who she is. Sorry about this. No clue. I'm definitely too old probably. That the majority of the little girls, they were really small, and so she might be a celebrity for small one. Oh, let's have a look. Here we go. The red carpet is right there. She doesn't look familiar to me too, Deborah. Sorry. Let's have a look. That's so we can check it out how the situation from here is. E chi è? E chi lo sa? Marco, Fabio, non ho la minima idea. Però le bambine erano super eccitate di fare la foto con lei. I don't recognize none of them, the new movie stars. Yeah, basically I got the same problem. I'm definitely getting too old. I don't recognize the new celebrities. I'm so sorry. I'm still stuck in 1962. Probably they are influencer or something like that, and so no clue, no idea, especially from me. But she looked pretty. That a lot of the girls actually, they were pretty excited to see her. Let me see if I'm going to be run over by any car. Hold on. Quick. Here we go. These are the cars that are normally bringing the big celebrities inside, right in front of the red carpet. If I see a really important one, I'm going to jump in front of the car and stop it. Joking, I'm not gonna do it. Let's see who is going to be in the car, of course. Joking. Here we go. Let's try to go down the road, so we're going to be able to see definitely one of the most incredible hotels that we got in the Lido. And of course is the Excelsior. And this one is just a beauty with this Arabic, wonderful, incredible style. And oh, let's have a look. We got a car that is all surrounded by people. Who knows who's inside. Oh, here we go. We got somebody that I know, which is a comedian. It's a guy that is normally working for the Italian television. He's right there, but he's definitely done a lot of movie series right there. But outside of Italy, unfortunately, it's not that popular. Yeah, you're right, Nina, with we're definitely having too many restrictions, and so the entire situation is slightly different. Here we go. So we're getting a bit closer at this thing. Sì, ho capito chi è. Ma con lei non la fai? we go. Let me pass in front, that's so we can definitely get him. And then we got the entire row of cars ready to bring all the celebrities down to the red carpet. So slowly, slowly, we move this way. But it's funny. It's a great comedian and a great sense of humor. Is fantastic. Here we go. We got all the security and slowly to see all the water taxis. Not him in Home Alone. No, it's not him actually. He grabbed from that point. Oh, here we go. We got some other that are well dressed. Let's see if anybody is going to recognize this one. Oh, here we go. A lot of people are stopping her. Let's have a look if between Varia and I we can have any guess. Even Fabio and Marco, you can definitely help us out actually. Absolutely no clue again. Nice dress, nice everything, but no clue who she is. According that we got only kids, influencer, YouTuber, who knows. Definitely it's out of my category for sure. I'm still stuck with music after the 1970. It doesn't exist. And so I accept a little bit of the 80s, but not much. And so I got a lot of restrictions in my mind. Here we go, here we go. But that's pretty much the entire Kings and Queens for a day. Yeah, pretty much so. But that's pretty much the entire area. And so normally all the celebrities, they are arriving into Venice itself with the water taxis. And they are going to park exactly here. And they start exactly from the Excelsior Hotel. Here we go, that we got a little arrival right now. Without restrictions, and normally there's even a stage right here for the Italian television and the Italian radio, but definitely I don't see it. See, you're right, Cenotus, this is a great spot to see everything, especially during sunset. And now I give you a nice 360 degrees. Turns out I'm too old and grumpy as well. I'm pretty much the same situation, old and grumpy, gray hairs and gray beard. It's just getting worse. Yeah. It's not a good thing getting older, unfortunately. But here we go. Just let me give you 360 degrees. So you can get the entire beauty of the entire Hotel Excelsior. Here we go. At least we got a strategic position that we are a little bit higher. We can dominate the entire scene. But normally, ciao Paloma, buon pomeriggio, ciao. And so basically, as long that they are coming with the water taxi, they are able, oh we go, some nice dresses arriving again, that they are able to come out this way, and then they do the little walk from here to the red carpet. Oh, look at the golden hours. Look at this fantastic view and these fantastic reflections over the building of the Hotel Excelsior. Interesting dresses. Cinderella, the new one. We are all in the same boat. Too fast to last this fast. A while ago a LP, a long play, would have lasted several months. Now actually a song is lasting a couple of days. We show you a little bit around that so you can see everything. Stay quiet a little bit, so in this way you can get the full atmosphere. Let's have a look. We try to go back to the red carpet, but I believe that there's something going on. We've got definitely too many boats here waiting. It might worth to wait here a little second, just in case, if anybody is showing up. Hermano told me that it would have been great actually, but here we go. Since it is early hours, we had quite a lot of helicopters. Yeah, Basil, you might be right, and you might be able to see movie stars that nobody knows them. It could be about queue of celebrities. He might be about right actually, that you can never tell. But it's strange that we got so many boats. Up. I'm trying to see if I know anybody, that's so we can ask. Let's wait here patiently. You want to see George Clooney, but I don't think he ever queues for anything. You are about right, actually. I give you another idea. And normally, when George is coming here, he's not even taking the car, he's not taking the train or anything similar. But Mr. Nespresso is normally taking the helicopter directly from Aglio, and so basically Como Lake, and he's flying to Venice because he wants to have less people that they are going to bother him. That is normally how everything is working, so he's going to avoid all this kind of classical VIP problems. But I don't see that is listed anywhere as far as I saw. Let's have a look. But really, we got too many boats that they are stuck here. They are waiting for something. Giacomo. We are trying to recognize the boat taxi driver. Giacomo or Matteo? Boat. Let's have a look. Ciao Juice, welcome to the family of the channel I Love You Venice. See Nina, you're right. You are definitely right. No, 256, 259. So, yeah, here the situation is getting pretty hot. Here we go. And we got all the fancy wooden boats that are arriving. Slowly. We got a bunch of... Aspetta Vania, guarda qua. Give me a second, we got another one that I don't know. Let's have a look. No idea. All the little girls, the teenagers are waving, and so again it means that is definitely out. For me, definitely too old again. Let's have a look. I got Vania that she's checking if anybody is arriving, and so we keep going up and down. Yeah, my son is too young actually to recognize the young celebrities actually. I will be working on it. Thank you Nina for supporting. Thank you to all of you for supporting the channel. So in this way we are able to show you all these beauties and all the happening in the area of Venice. Yeah, we got the photographer over there that is preparing himself. They all look the same with all the filters. Plus I'm blind. I need a German Shepherd dog. They are all fiberglass boats, so they might not be that big celebrities. If it is a wooden boat, normally big celebrity. If it is a fiberglass, regular. Just glad that you are in our team, in our special family. I hope that you are going to enjoy a little bit of the atmosphere of the entire area. There we go, that we slowly go around. All the lovely golden hours. We got another nice dress arriving. Let's have a look. Even the photographer is looking at the girl, but he's saying, "Who are you?" No, I don't recognize. He's still not sure. Look at the photographer. Yeah, he changed his mind, and now he's taking the picture. But it took him a few seconds to take the picture. Just in case I take it, she might be famous. Who knows? Here we go. Vania, any idea? No clue. Again, I believe that we need to study a little bit before having on the sun. Yeah, this year it seems that is the year of the legs display. Let's see. We got more crowds down in this area. It look probably more interesting down this way. Let's have a look. We double check. Yeah, but we got a lot of wannabe that are arriving with any kind of big dress, and they are pretty much like me. Thank you, Letty. Thank you for supporting the channel. Let's slowly go this way, slowly. Nina, let's say that this year is pretty much you're right, that was the time of the executions that the ladies, they were not wearing the underwear. This year actually seems that is again the same issue. A lot of the ladies, they are not wearing the lingerie, and they are pretty much showing off everything. This is the issue at this festival. I don't think so, Basil. Yeah, you're right, Marek. The names that we had until now, they has been pretty big, and you are definitely right. I got few that are arriving. Let me move a little bit that I got the car. Let's see if I can go around this area, if I got anything arriving this way. We slowly move back to the red carpet, that's so we can see the atmosphere. The photographer is running to take the pictures of the one that we just saw. No idea who they are. Sorry, my fault. But we are definitely starting to have quite a lot of photographers. I see a lot of flash on the distance. And let's try the same technique as before, that I tried to take you into the red carpet, sneaking around. Almost fell off in live stream. You missed it. Sorry, that would have been pretty funny. Crashing the phone on the floor. It didn't happen. Sorry for you. Let me see. It's starting to get pretty crowded. That everybody is starting to line up to go inside. See, Nina, you're right. These folks, they remind me the pigeons of in the Doge's Palace, in the St. Mark Basilica. This is the max. Sorry, try hard. But I say we got all the field divisions that they are pretty much right here. See, Marek, you can ride your bike beside of this road that today is crazy, but definitely you got a 10-mile street and there's hardly anybody around actually, and that is pretty good. See, I'm going to be arrested, but I'm pretty sure about this. It's gonna happen pretty soon at this point, I believe. Here we go. Let me see that we can try to see the big screen over there. We're not able to see much, I'm sorry. Yeah, let's say last year that I was working for the Biennale, there was hardly anybody around. You're right, and there were big social distances. This year actually it seems to be back in normality, more or less. That's pretty much right. Let's try to go back to the Excelsior, that's so we can see the entire idea. Let me see if I can get the Ennio Morricone one. It was on the back, let me check it out. That way I got several banners that of course they are dedicated to Ennio Morricone. Just to give you an idea, to make it clear, to come in this street, you don't need anything to go in. To go inside of the venues for the movie, or you need the green pass, or you need the same ladies as before. I believe that they are just dressed up and that's it. Next year I will promise you that I will be dressing up nicely with something funny that so everybody's going to take a picture with me. Let's have a look if it's gonna work it out. Ciao a tutti, thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for following us tonight, that we are directly in the Lido Island, we are just across. Thank you, Kevin. It's already something. Grazie. They should be already taking a picture of me with this face, actually. That is funny enough. The only thing is that I'm wearing a mask, and so they see only my head and the eyes, and that's it. So, let's see. Ciao Renato, buonasera, ciao a tutti. Let's have a look directly from the water taxi stand how everything is. Grazie Pia, grazie a voi. Yeah, at least you got a little idea of how everything looked like during the movie festival if you've never been here before. That is always really interesting to see from a local point of view how everything is running actually. Slowly go up the steps again. We're back in front of the Excelsior Hotel. Let's find a spot. Here we go.
Come si vede io
yeah, that is pretty busy, and so it means that somebody is going to come out really soon. The entire idea is normally when you see all these boats pile up and park all together, this is pretty much the time that somebody's. Oh, here we go. Let's try from the side. There we got a few nice dresses right there. See, Anna, you're right. We got some wooden boats, and so it means that somebody a bit more important is coming up, probably. Ciao Alexi, ciao dalla Russia, ciao alla Russia, buonasera. Yeah, I agree. Before it was a little bit packed. From here we got a better perspective that at least you can see who's coming and going. Let's have a look. But I don't see many photographers at the moment. Yeah, the tough traffic is getting pretty busy. Even backing up, it's a mission impossible. Let me see on the back. Oh, here we go. Some nice dresses arriving. Let's have a look.
mandato una foto del quadro di tuo bambino.
Yeah, we got a friend of Vanya that she's probably working downstairs. So let's have a look if we got any news with scamming going on these things. See Basil, and so the entire idea is that they are normally getting off right here. They just slowly enter. There's an underground passageway, all that is going under the road is going to, you got the staircase that they are going to go up, and they bring you pretty much over there that you got the main staircases. And so the hotel reception is right there, all the way down until the end. You got the view over the beach. So on the other hand, actually, you got the seaside, you got the beach of the Hotel Excelsior. Here we go. Vanya, she's meeting up with a friend. She's going to have a chat. And let's have a look if we got some special news from the inside of the movie festival. So let's have a look if we can get any special information. In the meanwhile, we check it out who is arriving here. We got the girl that she was dressing green that all the girls that were taking a picture with, that we are still wondering who she is. Let's have a look. The Spanish Armada. No, Nina, we don't have water Ubers, but we got for the water taxi. But we do have key share, K-I share in English, and this one is for the gondola. So if you look, there's an app that you can subscribe yourself. It's free of charge. You say, okay, I'm Mr. Smith. On Monday at 6 o'clock, I'm thinking to get a gondola in Rialto Bridge. Let's meet up. Who is gonna share a gondola with me? And that's how. And that is what is happening. So in a gondola can fit 5 people, and you share the 5 seats, and the price of 80 euros. But that's the only thing that we got. We don't have a Uber water taxi yet. We're having problems actually with Uber in Italy. It's not legal. Oh, here we go. We might have a celebrity arriving right now with a white dress right there. Some of you was asking how easy it is to find a water taxi during the movie festival. Now you can tell they're all here, not all, but a lot. Yeah, you're right. Campari is sponsoring the entire event. Where is my glass? I'm wondering exactly the same. Here we go. Somebody just arrived. She's all dressed in white. Here we go.
Ho chiesto for Banderas, ma Banderas è già partito.
Banderas is he already left. Sì, P, adesso mi faccio vedere, scusa. Ecco qua la mia situazione di oggi. Ciao, buonasera a tutti. Hello, ciao. Thank you to all of you. Chi arriva, Vania? Si sa qualcosa? Non si sa niente. Yeah, we try
Ne ha
to.
pochi, ne ha pochissimi e penso sia già quasi tutto arrivato.
Yeah, we got pretty much everybody that is arrived, and so we don't have many arriving at the moment. And so Vania's friends, she was just double checking, but they are almost all here actually. Thank you Julie, thank you. Grazie a tutti, thank you. Ah, era ora, sì, hai ragione. Cioè,
Quella cosa verde, quella con l'abito verde.
quella con l'abito è quella di prima.
Lo so, ma lui non è l'attore.
Ah, non lo so. Yeah, we're trying to guess the guy with the jacket that is jumping into the boat right now, and I cannot see well. Grazie Adriano, thank you for supporting us, grazie mille. Thanks to all of you for supporting our channel. Everything is definitely much appreciated. It's definitely thanks of you that we can keep up showing you some of the most interesting thing that we got here. Magari il leone d'oro, magari. Grazie Nina. Guys, this is pretty much the end of our day. It has been my pleasure to show you the Mostra del Cinema in Venezia. Grazie mille for following. thank you for everything. I hope that at least you had a little idea of how everything is happening here. Grazie mille a tutti e alla prossima. See you next time. Grazie, ciao.